This is Kim with Craftisan Studios, and I am going to talk a little bit about my Copic Journal. So this is how I store all my Copics because I wanted them to be portable. This is a little Omni grid that I use to color on. It's what is it, 9.5 by 9.5, and then this is my Copic Journal right here, and then here's some other goodies that I'll talk about in another video. Whoops. So hi, nice to see you watching. So I haven't done anything fun with the front because I can't figure out what to do, so I'm just leaving it pink because I like pink. And then somebody got me this from Copic a while ago, and this is really good for filling in so you know what you have and you know what you're missing. This is from Sandy Allnock, and this is fabulous. This is a hex chart, which for the longest time I didn't want to pay for, and then I realized it was really not that much more than a digital stamp and I should get over myself. So I bought it, and it's fabulous. What it does is it shows you the relation, not just whether you have something or not, which this journal does, or that book. What this shows you is the relationship between the colors, so that if you're missing a color, you know how to, what other color you might be able to use, or if you're missing like a big block of colors. Like, for instance, down here in blue, like this B16 would connect some colors for me and make them more usable. So I would suggest this for everybody. And it's digital, so you can print it out again and again, which clearly I need to do it over. And it's really made such a huge difference in me being able to use my markers to their full extent. So what I did was, this is just an old piece of some scrap, something from, I think it's the back of a piece of furniture that I cut up. And I made it so that you just cut the pieces of paper in half. So they're all, 8.5 by 5.5. And then each color is tabbed. And these are, in the order of the rainbow, Roy G. Biv. And then I've just colored. Now I picked this elephant, and I will post a link to him when I post this on YouTube, because I like him. He's got different areas to color. He's cute, so he can be in any color. And it lets me sort of explore in big areas, different ways to color. And so what I've done here is, so Sandy Allnock, and a lot of my colors are from Just for Fun Crafts. She does a color of the day, not every day. And so what I've put, like the name of the color, where it came from, and then you just list what markers you used. So that's what I've done all along here, and I love this little elephant because I had tried to do flowers or other things, and sometimes I didn't think they looked very good, and they weren't really good for coloring and what I wanted in the journal. So this is mine. Everybody should be different. And here are my oranges. Here's one of my favorite colors. And, yellows and greens and blues. They're all done the same. And then down here, there's this, an additional tab, which has, this is for skin tones. And this is from an image from The East Wind, and I am on their design team. And she made this so that we would all have something to put in our journals. So I really appreciated her doing that at my request. And this is a great image because she's got some hair. She does have an ear, which I randomly color, and she's got a lot of shading that you can do. And I really like to have the same images in my journal, because then I get really comfortable with that, and I can play around with how I shade and do some other things instead of always doing something new that you're not really that comfortable or familiar with. This lets you get really familiar so that you can play around. And that this is just a little extra spot to put something if I wanted to. It's a little, you know, pocket made out of graphic 45 paper that I adore. So that is my journal. And I hope you have liked this and appreciated it. And it was fun explaining. So I have one more that I'm going to do right after this, which is sort of extras. It's all the stuff I haven't talked about as it relates to what's in my, you know, my toolbox and things like that. So I hope you'll join me.